Well, if you have been struggling with Sim Update 5 with a lot of stutters and freezes, especially in VR, well, then maybe Sim Update 5.1 is the fix for you. Just this week they released a surprise beta version, Sim Update 5.1. It's not even Sim Update 6 beta, but it's 5.1. And they fixed the memory usage and also the freezes when objects from a library were loading in. So let's fly around here from Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands. We're going to the lakes that you see here on this side. A lot of marinas there, so a lot of boats. So let's have a look there, because wow, this sim is now so smooth. Here's coming up. A lot of headwind here. Like 15 knots. I'm flying with live weather. And in this area there are a lot of objects, especially all the windmills. Alright, let's turn over left and we go to the city of Harderwijk. And that is right here on the map. And that's there are a lot of marinas there. So just after Sim Update 5 I had a lot of stutters, especially when I had power lines from Mamu and the marinas enabled or in the sim. And, you know, I like these power lines, I like the marinas, there's boats everywhere. And every time I flew directly to a marina or in the vicinity of a marina, I would get a major freeze in the sim. Just for half a second, sometimes a second. And then it just would continue. I would go from 45 frames to 10 frames per second. And then back to 45. Now with Sim Update 5.1, a beta, they fixed that. So they fixed the freezes from objects loading from the library. And all these boats, they are all objects. Also, if you have third-party airports, which come with several library objects, like the 3D people or anything else, which needs a object library, you could get these freezes and stutters in the sim. But now it's very, very smooth flying, man. It is great. So I had to disable, after Sim Update 5, I had to disable the marinas and the power lines. But now, nothing anymore. So, because when it came out, I said, alright, let me try this. Let me see if this is fixed. And yeah, it's fixed. And you see the marinas coming up front. See all these little white boats. And there are more marinas there on the right hand side, where I'm looking at now. But we're going to the left. I've got power lines here and another big marina. So we're gonna cross the power lines here, the power lines that are crossing the border here. Just look at this. This is ultra smooth, even with live weather. Clouds are on high. And yeah, I love those clouds, man. And I'm using Rex Atmos Core to enhance the atmosphere here. And I'm also with Rex Atmos Core. I'm using a preset from EasyJet Sim Pilot. It's a beautiful one that you can use, a beautiful preset to use well, all over the world. It's just a little bit of fine-tuning. It's just a little bit better, a little bit more realistic. And this is beautiful, man. It's so smooth. And we're gonna head back to Lelystad Airport, which is on our left, just behind us. So from here we're gonna turn back in. Stay on the left-hand side of the windmills here. A little bit too much bank angle. All right. So if you had a lot of stutters, then this might be the fix for you. But then again, you have to opt in for the beta again, just to download the 5.1 version, or it's called number 28. But it's Sim Update 5.1 beta, and I hope they make this the final Sim Update 5 version instead of the beta version, because this is just so smooth. Really love this. Now I will start recording a video with all my VR settings for Sim Update 5, and especially for mid-range to high-range PCs. I'm on a 3080. I'm getting a solid 45 frames per second without recording, and you can have that too. And also with extra settings for the Nvidia control panel to enhance the image quality in the headset. Now I'm using a PIMAX Crystal Super 57 ppd, and the clarity in this headset is like no other. It's really very impressive, and it's really sharp. I can read every little placard here in the sim, and I heard a lot of people complaining about blurry textures, blurry text, blurry stickers here in the cockpit. They can't read them, and they can't read the small numbers. I can read every one of them, so I will also go step by step through all the settings that I'm using in the Nvidia Profile Inspector, so you can get that same quality. This is beautiful, and everything outside is sharp, really sharp. And even now when it's a little bit dark clouds, I love the sunny patches that you see, and it is Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. It's just amazing. The lighting is just absolutely beautiful. Right, so, and if you want to upgrade to a new headset, links are in the description. You get 2% discount on a PIMAX headset. And they also have a campaign for the month of May that you get $150 of goodies, like a foam kit for the headset, and also the DMS speakers. Alright, don't know what that tow truck is doing there, but well, never mind. It's always been in this scenery from Papa Hotel, and this is Lelystad Airport. Alright, let's see if we can still land this aircraft. A lot of wind, holding off. There we go. Nose is down. On the brakes. Flaps are coming up. Then we're gonna vacate the runway. And there's the distinctive tower of Lelystad Airport. Yeah, I love this, man. Alright, so we're gonna park into the wind. Somewhere here. Alright, guys. Well, I think this update is a really good. Sure, if you had a lot of stutters, this will fix many of them. And stay tuned for my complete setup guide for VR for Sim Update 5 to get your sharpness and performance back. Alright guys, that was it for me for this flight, and I'm gonna continue recording the other one. Have a great weekend, and see you all in the next video. Bye.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.